Assalamualaikum ji, welcome to our another podcast. This is your host Varda Butt and we have Rizwan Karim with us. He is the CEO of TPL Developments. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you, Varda. Thanks for having me.
रिजवान मैं चाहती हूँ कि आप हमारी ऑडियंस को थोड़ा अपनी कंपनी के बारे में ब्रीफ इंट्रोडक्शन दें.
I come from TPL. We are basically a group of companies from insurance to, tech to the industry that I'm into is the properties, and I'm basically representing TPL Properties today. Within TPL Properties, we are doing world-class real estate, residential, commercial, and as we speak now, we have launched Pakistan's first and one of the largest sustainable living communities here in Karachi.
Okay, that's nice. And in this podcast, I want to know about your journey basically. कहाँ से आपने शुरू किया और CEO तक बनने तक का सफ़र आपका कैसा रहा?
Right. So basically, I did my engineering, civil engineering from NED, and then I did an MBA from IBA. I spent so many years in construction because that's my core degree. And in last 1 decade at least, I'm in more of a leadership positions when it comes to construction, design, built environment, stuff like that. तो मैंने primarily अपना जो career spend किया वो आखान यूनिवर्सिटी के साथ spend किया है in Pakistan as well as in Africa. And one of my jobs was to develop world-class hospitals, and you can see Akhan Hospital in Karachi. But since last 1.5 years, I'm with TPL family. And I want to make sure that whatever learnings I've done in last 2 decades of my experience international as well as local, I bring that experience and expertise to do the real estate and housing projects in Pakistan.
How do you define leadership? There's a huge difference between boss and leadership.
I think a leader is always empathetic.
Yeah.
He's a good manager for sure. That's the first step for being a good manager. If you're a good manager, then and you bring in a wider aspects of empathy, social responsibility, understanding and knowledge of people's behavior, then I think you can become a good leader. A leader is a person who inspires. A leader is not there to dictate. I would say a leader is not there to tell you day to day what you need to do. A leader is just there as a figure, as an inspirational personality, where you can always look towards him and say, I have to be someone like him. So it's a very difficult thing, and I think leadership can be learned as well. Not everyone who is born is a good leader, but people who do not have leadership skills can also learn them and try to be a good leader at least.
Very well said.
Yeah.
Any specific challenge that you want to discuss with us regarding your whole journey?
You see, I had a very humble start. The two things that I've seen in my career so far is the two ingredients of success, I would say. Number one is that you have to be honest in all your interactions. So honesty is the first thing.
True.
Your personal matters, your professional matters, your interactions, social interactions, professional interactions. The second thing I would say is attitude towards things. How do you see situations, whether you see negativity in them or you find a bright light in any situation. So your attitude and your so that really matters for your success as a person, I would say.
Any regret in your life?
There's so many.
Do you
I don't
want
need to
discuss with us?
Well, I would not say regrets, but there are, of course, mistakes that I've made, and those mistakes have helped me grow. And I would say if those mistakes were not there, I would not have become a better version of myself today. And I remember one of my mentors, Nizar Somji, he's currently the Chancellor of University of Alberta. He used to tell us and used to tell me that if you make a mistake, I'll not say anything for that. But if you don't take any action, that's where I'll come and ask, So making mistakes is fine. And, you don't need to regret them. You just need to learn from them, I would say.
Any advice that you want to give to our audience and our youth specifically?
So I would say, just for youth especially, I would say just be positive about yourself, about this country. Um, and that automatically resolves a lot of your problems. Um, um, the rest, work hard. Um, don't try to find shortcuts,
True.
because that's not going to take you anywhere.
Exactly.
Be optimistic, be hardworking. That's my motto, I think.
Thank you so much, Rizwan. It was lovely conversation with you.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome.
Thanks a lot.